So how do you derive the equation for this RLC circuit from all these different facts about the circuit components and others? So this is to make the ODE for the given RLC circuit. So we're told a few things. So we have the voltage drop across capacitor is Q of T over C, where Q of T is the charge stored in the capacitor. So it'll be right around there. Voltage drop across the resistor is R times I of T, where I of T is the current flowing through the resistor. That'd be that component. And we have the voltage drop across an inductor, which I really just have to trust is the inductance value times the derivative of the current with respect to time, so L times I prime T. And then you have the rate of change of charge, Q prime of T, on the capacitor is the current I, right? And then to tie it all together, we have Kirchhoff's voltage law, states the sum of voltages around a loop is zero. So if we go around this loop, we start here, we go around, we get all the way back to where we started, we should have a sum of zero. And then the way that these work out, you have drops going across these, but then this is a plus, I think. Not entirely sure. Physics isn't my strong suit. But pretty much you have, let's see here, we have voltage drop across the inductor, so we have L times I prime. And we're going to have voltage drop across the resistor. We have R plus IT, well, R times I. And then we have voltage drop across the capacitor, so that's Q over C. That's all going to equal this driving force of the battery, for instance. That's E of T. Right? So I prime, that's a function of T. I is a function of T. Q is a function of T. And then the last thing we can do, right, we have Q of T, but we also have I of T in here. We know that Q prime of T is equal to I of T. And so there we can pretty much replace the I of T, so let's do that. We have R times Q. I'll put the of T's explicitly. So Q prime, we have our plus Q of T over C equals E to the T. And plus, so the other piece we had was L times I prime. Well, if Q prime equals I, then Q double prime will equal I prime. So it'll be L times Q double prime of T. And that's it. That's how you get the differential equation. You need to take a physics course to really understand these and why they are the way they are. But otherwise, that's how you would do it.